Hello everyone, welcome back to another crafty decor adventure. I am Olivia with Olivia's Romantic Home, and I love to share with you guys how you can make your home's boutique gorgeous on a budget. I'm going to be sharing with you guys some DIY, Dollar Tree, and budget-friendly Christmas decor crafts. This is another episode of my I Love Christmas series. I love to share with you guys how you can make your home's boutique gorgeous on a budget, and I share weekly content on YouTube as well as daily content over on Facebook. Don't forget to follow me on all of my socials and just keep yourself inspired and creative. I feel like it's so good for your heart and soul, and it just will bring joy to your home and your loved ones, and it'll bring joy to you as well, I promise. So listen, without further ado, let's go ahead and plug in those glue guns, get out your glitter and paint, and let's get to crafting. For this Dollar Tree DIY, I want to show you guys how to make a super easy, fun Dollar Tree Deco mesh. So from the Dollar Tree, I'm going to use 5 rolls of their Deco mesh and this large oversized wreath form. This is just a little bit bigger than the regular 12-inch one that they have. I think it's 14 inches, maybe 16. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Deco mesh and some of these little zip ties, and I'm just going to zip tie at each prong and just kind of pull little poofs out. So the poofs are about 10 inches probably, and you're just going to pull those poofs out and then zip tie where the little line or prong meets in the wreath. I hope that makes sense, and you want to zip tie around it so it doesn't move around. So I'm also doubling up on my mesh using the red and the green. I was thinking this would also be fun for a Grinch wreath. I don't have any Grinch signs or anything, but I know that Hobby Lobby is showing a lot of Grinch this year at their store, so you guys could definitely pick something up from there, probably Walmart. I have not been to our Dollar Tree since they put their Christmas out. I hope to pop in there this week. I know they were working on it this weekend, but I'm just going to continue to go around this wreath, pulling the poofs out and zip tying them and pulling the poofs out and then zip tying them again until I get to the end of that Deco mesh roll. So basically, I just really want to cover the entire wreath form. The next thing I want to do is take 2 more rolls again, but this time I'm going to make some oversized loopy bows. So you take the Deco mesh, loop it over on itself to make a giant bow. It looks a little bit messy and sloppy, but it's going to fill in the little spaces where you zip tied the original ruffle of the mesh. And I'm telling you, this is the fastest way to make a quick Deco mesh wreath. It may not be the most precise way. You can do it many ways, but this is just a little hack for me to use. So what you're going to do is, again, you're just going to keep making those little poofs. So they're just giant poofs. You take the Deco mesh, you loop it over on itself, and then you tie it off with a zip tie. And I want to do that and go around the entire wreath form again and fill in more holes. And again, I used 5 rolls of the Dollar Tree Deco mesh, and I'm just going to kind of fluff it out as I go. Trust the process. It looks a little crazy right now, but I promise you with mesh, it's very forgiving, and you're going to kind of see what happens in the end. So continue to make those little poofs. And now we're at the end, and we're just going to make one more set of little poofs. And this time I'm using that red Deco mesh. If I'm being totally honest with you, when I found the Deco mesh at the Dollar Tree, I didn't have much choices in color, so it was this green and red, which is fine. We're going to make it work and make it cute and Christmassy and have fun with it. So again, I'm just going to go around the entire wreath, but this time, because I only have a little bit of red, I want to kind of just make like poofs in more of an organized format, and I'm just filling in the holes from, where I can just kind of see that it looks a little sparse, because I don't want it to be sparse. The next thing I want to do is take some ribbon. I'm using this buffalo check plaid ribbon. I grabbed this from Hobby Lobby, and I'm going to cut it in 12-inch pieces, and then I'm also using this Dollar Tree plaid ribbon, and I'm going to take the 2 ribbon pieces and just zip tie them into the mesh, kind of where those little red bow areas are, and then fluffy duffy them out. And I cut about 6 to 7 strips, and I'm just going to kind of go around the wreath and evenly distribute those strips. So I hope that makes sense. Comment down below if you guys have questions, but don't make the Deco mesh harder than it is. You really just want to have fun with it. It's going to be poofy and fluffy and fun and very forgiving. I I promise you, I was always so nervous to work with Deco mesh, and I'm telling you guys, try it out, go for it. I always encourage you also to buy one extra roll if you can, because sometimes especially the Dollar Tree rolls, will have less or more mesh than you anticipated. Now I'm going to use this Home for the Holidays sign, and I'm just going to tie that in to my cute little wreath. Now, no wreath of mine would be a wreath of mine without a bow. We're going to take this ribbon, measure it from our hand to our elbow, super easy bow, and loop it over on itself 6 times. We're going to make a nice big fluffy bow for our wreath. I love big fluffy bows on my wreath. So then once I have that done, I'm going to trim that off. And then I do want to add coordinating plaid ribbon to that. So I'm going to use this plaid ribbon. I'm going to take it and loop it over on itself and make it a little bit smaller than my original ribbon. And that way you can kind of see both ribbons. And then once I have that looped over on itself several times, and I think I used the majority of this Dollar Tree roll. So loop it over on itself 6 times. That's going to give you 3 poofs on either side. Okay, and then you're going to stack that ribbon. And then once you stack it, you're going to find the center and just cut little prongs on either side. And then for this one, I'm just going to take a zip tie and tie that off in the center. I also wanted to use the rest of that ribbon roll and go ahead and tie the tail on, because I want to have some cute little tails for this. And then I'm going to tie it to the top of the wreath. I hope that makes sense. If you guys need any bow ideas, I have a ton of bow videos. I've been trying to post them, every other day on my Facebook, so you guys can really know and get the gist of the bows, and include them in multiple videos in my Christmas series. And if you guys haven't watched my Christmas series, go back and watch it. It's lots of fun. I've even put in some new and old content and just kind of try to mix things up and even give myself a little bit of a break here and there. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and attach this to the top of our wreath, and I think it looks super duper fun. How fabulous. And it really was only a couple bucks. Okay, maybe about $15, but I think it came out really cute. And again, you can play with the mesh and fluffy up those ribbons and use the colors that you love for your home decor. So this is fun and fabulous on a total budget. For this next Dollar Tree DIY, I want to show you guys how to make a super fun little Dollar Tree sign. So I'm taking this sign from the fall time, and I'm going to take this contact paper from Dollar Tree. Thank you to my sweet friend Stacy for sending it to me. I'm going to cut it and add it to the back of the sign. That way the front of my sign is still preserved, or just because I have too many signs, too many fall signs. I can't find my Christmas signs, but I have a bunch of fall signs. So hey, we're going to roll with it. I'm going to attach the contact paper to the back part of the sign, and then I'm going to use this little Dollar Tree Merry Christmas Santa sign and pop that on to the front of this as well. And then the next thing I want to do is add in some greenery. I've got these greenery pieces. I'm going to add them to the top of my Merry Christmas sign, and then add in some fun little raffia as well. And hey, I think these are super fun. I also wanted to make a quick little loopy bow to put on top of this. And you guys can really get creative with this. Use any kind of bows, decor, and whatnot to add to the top of this. And I'm just now realizing, looking back on this video, I think my Santa needs to go over maybe one more notch. I don't know. Don't hate me for it. You guys know too, when I'm making these videos, that I'm crafting upside down and backwards, basically, so you guys can see it facing the right way. And the funny thing about that is, I'm going to tell you, the funny thing about that is now when I craft, I cannot use my bow maker facing me. I have to face it out like I would be facing you guys, even when it's just me at home. It's really interesting. I think I now craft upside down and backwards. This is my 4th season of Christmas videos on YouTube, and I am so blessed and thankful to have you guys here. I really love what I do, and sometimes crafting is just good for your heart and soul. It's not even about maybe the finished project all the time. It's just about the process and having your hands being busy and all of that kind of fun stuff. So anyway, I'm going to add in some cute little ornaments, a little snowball, just zhuzh it up. I love to add in tons of goodies. I'm trying to really use what I have on hand this year. And bam, we have a cute little Merry Christmas sign repurposed from a fall sign. And it's pretty budget friendly. Kind of use what you have on hand, be creative and go for it. For this next Dollar Tree DIY, I want to show you guys how you can take a Dollar Tree charger and this cute little chalkboard, and we're going to make a fun little just Christmas greeting kind of decor piece. So I hot glued the little chalkboard to the charger, and then I added in some greenery and then a cute little bow. I think these are so fun and easy to make, and they would be a fun little gift to give somebody, you know, and even get one of the little easels that they have at Dollar Tree so they would have something to stand it up on. But you could, you know, write if your last name is the Sanders on there, or Merry Christmas, which is what I'm going to share with you guys what I'm going to do, or your favorite scripture. That's actually what I wanted to do, but I kind of ran out of time and needed to look something up, but something that was short enough to put on the chalkboard. Anyway, joy to the world, you know, all that good stuff. So oh gosh, you guys, I'm just so thankful to have you all here, and I just wanted to tell you that. So I'm going to take this little metallic marker and write a Merry Christmas. My handwriting is not the best. It's not as pretty as it used to be. Let me know if you guys' handwriting has gotten a little bit kind of chunkier and not as cute over the years. But hey, you know what? We went for it, and this is a fun idea in my opinion. I also decided to add a little joy tag to the top of this because hey, we need to be joyful and thankful for every single day that we're here. So yeah, I think it looks pretty cute. And let me know what you guys are working on for Christmas right now, or if you haven't started your Christmas and I'm kind of jumping the gun. Fun and fabulous on a budget. And then I'm going to do a quick little throwback to one of your most favorite videos from the week before last. It's a cute little Dollar Tree truck painted. And then I will pop in a clip of Bendy Bear for you guys. I love y'all, and I'm thankful to have you here. I found this super adorable ornament on the Mackenzie Child's website for $98, and I knew we could dupe it using Dollar Tree supplies. Okay, so from the Dollar Tree, I grabbed one of their little truck cutouts and just went ahead and chalk painted the entire thing white. Then I grabbed some celery colored chalk paint. This was from Walmart. My sweet friend Stacy sent it to me, and I went ahead and just painted the base of the little Christmas tree in the back of the truck with the green chalk paint, and then added in some detail with a little bit darker paint, and then just a little bit of white whisper on the front of that. The next thing I wanted to do was take some of this Dollar Tree. This is kind of like Cricut sticky paper, I guess. And I just cut a slim line of it and used that for my check pattern. Now you could also hand paint the check pattern that was on the original little Mackenzie Child's truck, but I thought this would be fine as well, and it's already done. And I'm gonna have to get some new paintbrushes. I realized today while I was painting some of these things that they're in a little bit rough shape. Okay, I also added it to the top because they added checks to the top and bottom of their truck. And then so to do the wheels, I just took the bottom of my little paint container and traced around that, and that fit perfectly for the wheels on my truck. And I actually had just glanced at the Mackenzie Child's little ornament before I did this and didn't even think to really go back and try to really dupe it perfectly. So I realized I needed to go back and do a couple of things, but hey, this is a really great idea. So this is a high-end designer dupe. Mackenzie Childs is a really high-end designer located out in New York originally, and they just do some really incredible all of their items are hand painted, and so I know why their stuff is so expensive, because it is hand painted. But hey, we can hand paint some of our stuff using Dollar Tree supplies. So 98 versus a couple of dollars, I think we're doing pretty good. Now I love to use this paint pen. It's the Deco Art Premium Paint Pen. It's about $5 on Amazon, and it really gives that gold edging that they like to use in the Mackenzie Childs designs. They actually use some real like gold, I think, in some of their paint, or some kind of real gold. If it's not real gold, it's some type of fancy something. Anyway, but this paint pen outlines your project and really gives it that final finished edge. I've also used just regular gold paint too. So here is how the final project looks. I've always been really intimidated by these Dollar Tree signs, that are just blank. So here's just an idea. Go on the Mackenzie Childs website or order one of their calendars or catalogs. They're totally free. You guys can look at those and then dupe some of their items with next to no money besides just paint. So I hope you guys are loving it. Comment, let me know what you guys think. And if you want to attempt something like this, fun and fabulous on a total budget. So much for joining me in another fun and fabulous crafty decor adventure. It's truly a blessing and an honor to have you all here. And for everybody that comes back and loves on me, thank you guys so much. Your kindness and goodness in this community is so felt and loved. The other day I sat down and I had the courage to just read through all of the comments from one of my latest videos, and they were all so kind. Thank you. I can't tell you what that does to nourish my spirit. And speaking of comments, I want to encourage you all to always do your best to be kind online. You don't ever know what somebody is going through in their day when they make a post on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube, and you have a voice. Sometimes it feels like, I think, in this big world that we don't have a voice, but we do have a voice. We can use our voice for good. We can share joy and goodness. We can like somebody's comment. We can like somebody's post. If somebody posts a picture of their kiddos or grandkids, like it, heart it, tell them that they're beautiful, that you love that. And if there's something that you see that you don't like and it brushes your spirit the wrong way, keep going. Don't comment. Don't give in to negativity, or I know a lot of it can be politics or any of that kind of thing, unless that's something that you love and you're okay with. But I feel like we have a footprint that we're leaving online. So do your best to be kind. It is going to be a blessing to others, and you don't ever know how you're going to change somebody's day, how you're going to help them. There are a lot of hurting people out there, and just please don't add to that. So I encourage you guys to drop some kind comments down below. Tell me what you're up to. I know we're getting ready for Thanksgiving dinner in our home in a week or so, and I always host, so I'm very excited about that. I know my dad's been excited about it. He's been posting excitement on his Facebook page about our Thanksgiving dinner, which I think is really sweet and fun. And yeah, just look forward to the times that you're going to be able to spend, with your family and your loved ones. And if you can't spend time with your family and loved ones, bless someone through your kindness, your words. Give them a phone call, a text, a hello, an encouragement. So anyway, I just want to let you guys know that I love you. I'm so thankful for you. I hope you're having a gorgeous, blessed day. And until our next video, remember, be kind to yourselves, be kind to one another. Talk to you guys very soon. Bye-bye.